Hello, today we will present the new sailing yacht, the JEANNEAU 51. Please, join Eric for a guiding tour.
Thank you, Sandy. Welcome aboard the brand new JEANNEAU 51. This boat was designed around four main themes. The first theme is one that's common to the JEANNEAU yacht range, which is fantastic cockpit spaces, great deck life, lots of spaces on the exterior to lounge, to sail, to dine, and to entertain. The second key feature was to have an innovative layout down below that allows the choice of multiple different layouts from 2 cabins to 3 cabins with skipper cabins, storage rooms, utility rooms, lots of different ways to configure the boat for the sailing couple and their guests. The third concept was about autonomy. One of the key features of going into bigger boats, and certainly in the JEANNEAU yacht range, is the ability to take lots of things with you. All of the necessary technical options, features, tankage, as well as storage for long passages. And the fourth key element was to have the JEANNEAU yacht style, was to have this boat, even at 51 feet, fit in with the stylings that we had created with the 54, the 58, and the 64. And in order to do that, we brought together the same winning team of Philippe Briand for the naval architecture side and the exterior styling, and Andrew Winch for the interior. So bringing together that same team really makes the JEANNEAU 51 a JEANNEAU yacht. In the stern section of the boat, we find a lot of the same features that we had developed for the 54, including our patented aft terrace system, which can be controlled on deck or through the use of a handheld remote, which opens up the back end of the boat. And even though they're not present here today, there are fold-out cushions that turn this space into a lounging area, and a very comfortable swimming ladder that gives you direct access to the water. Another nice feature are the telescopic davits that have been integrated into the back end of the boat, which allow very quick and easy deployment for use for much larger tenders. The starboard helm station is the primary helm station, and here we've centralized all of the functions that you need to run the boat. We have bow thruster, we have windlass control for the windlass here with a chain counter, we have autopilot, of course a nice big compass, and we have here the latest generation of Raymarine screens, the ES screens, which centralize all of the navigation functions. Another nice feature is the throttle lever is up here, nice and high, so you don't have to bend down to reach it, and you can see that we can immediately access also the sheet winches for main and jib sheets. We also offer optional seats here behind the helm, which can raise up out of the way when you're using the terrace, and give access to a very large cockpit locker that we have here onto the floor to either side. In the center of our multi-zone cockpit is the cockpit table, and the cockpit table has a variety of different functions. First and foremost, it provides us an area here to stow the life raft, which is very easily accessible in case of emergency. We have also here with our teak option, the nice plateau here that can be deployed in the middle of the table, and you can see also the table's got plenty of space to sit with 6 people around to have dinner. At the front of the cockpit table, we have a nice optional fridge here, so you can grab your beverage and you can scoot right up into these seats here. We like to call the armchairs here at the front end of the cockpit. Got a built-in cup holder. Here with the spray hood up, you're in a perfectly protected spot to be part of the life of the boat, but to see out and to be perfectly protected from the wind, the waves, and the rest of it. This is really something that sets the boat apart in its category. The reason why the armchairs at the front of the cockpit work is that we've moved the winches back to the center of the coaming. This means that they're very easily accessible, and we've got room here to integrate in a bin for the tailings. The JEANNEAU 51 was developed to meet the various needs of the sailing couple. Depending on their program and what they want to do and where they want to go in the world, they can find the sail plan that meets their needs. We have, as standard, we have an in-mast furling with an overlapping genoa that is 110%. That's a great sail plan, easy to handle, but gives you the power you need in a variety of different situations. We can offer, in addition to that, we can change out the jib to a self-tacking jib. We have code 0 options as well for some of that light air and upwind use. And we can change out the in-mast furler for a classic mainsail. We also offer options such as releasable forestays. So there is really the rigging plan necessary to do the thing that you want to do. The foredeck of the boat combines great lounging spaces like the available sun deck mattress here forward, along with a big sail locker for plenty of storage for your offshore gear, sails, dinghies, etc. Forward of that, we've got a big windlass, a 1,500 watt windlass, so the biggest windlass in our class. Direct access to the anchor locker from the deck, which is important for use all over the world. Big double anchor rollers forward. So again, a second anchor can be held in place if we need it. Nice big cleats, which we can have also as standard cleats or as these rather attractive folding cleats. And a nice big JEANNEAU furler. So all of this at the front end of the boat is really in keeping with the yacht style of the boat. Down below on the JEANNEAU 51, we find the same contemporary interior styling that we have throughout the JEANNEAU yacht range. With the JEANNEAU 51, we developed a new wood that is a natural oak wood, developed with Andrew Winch and his design team. Here we find all of the same details that we find throughout the range, whether that be the leather details, all of the styling Corian countertops, as well as all of the attention to detail that has become synonymous with the JEANNEAU yacht range. The layout down below includes a big U-shaped settee, a very nice, comfortable, deep sofa, a forward-facing nav station, and this very innovative U-shaped galley. The galley is really designed for the cruising couple, people spending a lot of time on board. It's easy to sit and be well braced on either tack, and there's lots of storage throughout. We've really designed the galley so that every item has a place on board. We'll start off with big fridges. So we have a big fridge here with a freezer compartment. We have a 3-burner stove with a flip down top, which increases your counter space when you're cooking. We have a waste bin here, removable waste bin back here in the corner. Nice big capacity on that as well. And then we have storage compartments all along the back side as well for storage underway. Storage really throughout the galley. Areas here for your cooking utensils, lots of extra storage. Down here we can have different combinations of either fridges, freezers. In this case, a freezer with a built-in ice maker is available as an option. And then even storage here for your sponges, and even the galley covers for the sinks are stowed down in this compartment here. You'll find big storage areas here for all of your pots and pans, and even some nice little features like a built-in dustpan, which allows you to easily sweep the floor and take away the dust. You'll find that also the storage extends to the periphery of the galley as well, where we've placed storage areas here for utensils, plates, bowls, and so forth, so that somebody on the exterior of the galley can easily come and set the table. So lots of storage here. And a very important point below the floorboard, a wine locker with additional storage for the galley as well. One of the really unique features of the JEANNEAU 51 is the area in the aft part of the boat where we can have a variety of different choices of layouts. We have the choice of a fully equipped guest cabin. We have as the standard, this space here behind this door is done as a storage room, which has direct access from the locker in the cockpit, as well as this door. And the third option is to make it into a skipper cabin or an overflow cabin for guests with a single berth, but maintaining the access also from the cockpit, which gives you an extra storage area. And in addition to the modularity of the aft cabin space, we have another unique space here that can be configured either as a utility room with spaces for washer dryer, refrigerators, wet hanging lockers, or it can be done as a third head compartment, which acts as a day head and private head for the aft cabin. One of the key features that has always been part of the JEANNEAU tradition is the forward-facing nav station, a place that you can come and sort of be in command of your boat. Here we have a centralization of all of the various features, from electrical panels to generator controls, autopilot control, DVD and VHF. So we have all of the features that are here, plenty of storage for your charts, your books and so forth around you. Another key design feature of the chart table is as you sit here, you're really part of the life on board the boat with the sofa in front of you and the settee across the way. Here we have a nice big settee seating area that sits 6 people, no problem. Big fixed table on some stainless steel legs. This is the standard table. We have an optional table with removable legs that allows you to transfer this space into a sleeping berth or into a lounging area to watch the television. And then we have an additional table option, which is a folding table, which unfolds, allowing the people who are sitting on the sofa across the way to be part of the dining experience and increase the capacity of the dining area. On the JEANNEAU 51, the owner's cabin is forward. We've been able to carve out a huge amount of space forward here for really the luxury of the sailing couple on board. Big queen-size double berth, side tables, nice lamps and reading lamps, lots of storage spaces all the way down the side decks for all of the small belongings, drawers under the bed. Again, big areas for storage of all of the belongings that you might want to take with you on a longer passage. And to either side, a nice comfortable seat, which allows you to sit, read a magazine, put your shoes on, and basically live in this space here. Big hull ports out to either side, so excellent visibility of the water while you're on board. And then an ensuite head with its own separate shower. The ensuite head can be equipped with electric toilets. It's got a big sink and nice Corian countertops. And one of the particularly nice features is that the flooring in the head compartment is the same flooring as you have throughout the boat. And a nice fully separate shower compartment. In the aft port section of the boat we find the VIP cabin. This is a great cabin to have your guests on board, as again it's usually a couple's boat and they invite another couple to sail with them. This cabin gives them all of the space and features of an owner's cabin in a 50-foot boat. So as you can see, I can sit up and read easily in bed this way instead of having to scoot around. I've got good storage to either side, nightstands to put my items on, big storage, a nice hull port to view to the exterior. So a lot of space given over to this VIP guest cabin, which has its own head with a separate shower.
Thank you for your attention. Find all this information about JEANNEAU 51 on website jeanneau.com.